It feels really good being honored on a national level because I tried so hard last year. I was a little disappointed last year. And then for me to receive 3 awards, I'm like, oh, go for me. So I was very, very happy about that.
Let's see. So, for my two students, Connor and Yomi, who both won really big national awards. I mean, it's wonderful when you get recognized at all for what you're doing, even at a local level.
It's maybe a little bit incomprehensible. It doesn't really it doesn't hit me that that many people got to see it, and especially since it was on the ones that got the silver key with their portfolio. It was only I think 23, 24 of us, and I thinking out of the nation, I'm like, oh, it's that little. And that little people. So I don't know, just it's like I see my work, but it's hard to understand the value that other people have put onto it.
Connor Hall, anybody that knows Connor knows that Connor is a lot of fun. He likes to joke around. He's very passionate about his art and very creative. Everything he touches, just about every mark he makes is beautiful, and so I'm honored to have been able to be his teacher. Hopefully I've been able to pass along a little wisdom.
What inspired me to make my AP Art portfolio was I created my painting of my dog, and I put his head on top of Napoleon's body. So I thought, well, what if animals ruled the world? And then I was able to take that idea and try to do like the more bad things that we do to animals occasionally. Not great, not making a social commentary, but it's fun being able to take creepy, weird things and switch them and make them even weirder.
Yomi Barbosa, she is also, everything she touches is beautiful artistically. Both of them have created an amazing body of work through their portfolios. Yomi's is very personal, and I know that for especially a high school person, to put yourself out there is a very, very vulnerable way to, express yourself. And I think what she's done, she's executed it beautifully, and both of them have really developed their own creative, artistic voices, which is really important if you are going to be an artist.
So when it came to making my sculpture in my portfolio, in the beginning of the year, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then over the summer I just made a piece about my family, and Miss Anderson was like, oh, so you're making your portfolio about your family, and it was something I had never thought about. So I guess it was just kind of like a do what you know, and I had a very unique story, so I thought, okay, let's make it about my family. So I guess you could say it's about me being vulnerable and connecting with my unique circumstances in my family. Yeah.
But to see these two students that have worked so very hard and have earned this recognition, to see them get recognized nationally is just the greatest honor. And both of those students, both Connor and Yomi, plan to go on to art school and have careers in the arts. So I think it is very fitting that they get recognized for all their hard work.
I do hope that my future career is inside of the arts. I'm going to college for art, so I hope that will eventually forward my career more in the arts. I don't know if I want to work a boring 9 to 5. I'd like to be able to use my talents for my career.
Yeah, it's something that I have to do. I'm going to the School of Arts Institute of Chicago, so I'm going to figure out to make it work. It's obviously something very hard, and people will tell you, are you sure that's what you want? And I'm like, yeah, it's what I do. And it's like I worked really hard in high school the past 4 years to just realize, okay, yeah, I can't do all this mentally draining, the English and the science, and no. Art is what I've got to do, yeah.